All right, Vic. Let's talk a little college football right now. There's a hot topic story right now that we have not touched verbally, written on the Fix and Vic world because it's a tough one. It's with our guy Joe Paterno. To set the stage here, one of Joe Pa's closest allies, former player, former coach for 32 years. This Jerry Sandusky guy, getting a little bit of trouble for some acts with some minors. I don't want to really go into any more detail than that. I don't think I have to. You should know what the deal is by now. But here's where Joe Pa comes into play, and here's what we care about. Supposedly back in 2002, Joe Pa knew about all these allegations. Didn't do much, reported it to his AD, and that was it. You know, this guy, Sandusky guy, was still showing up to practice every day, right up until a couple weeks ago. Had keys to the locker room up until a week ago. You know, this is one of those things where if you're Joe Pa, if you're the stand-up guy that you say you are, you need to contact the authorities if you know about this, or at least find a way for this guy to get some help and get out of your program. I mean, what do you think? Is this the end of Joe Pa?
Yeah, you have to at least report it to your athletic director. If your AD does nothing, you have to take it to your dean,
school president.
Take it to your school president.
Right.
Make sure you follow up beyond just reporting it to the AD. For me, it's just really a sad situation because he was one of the few pristine coaches out there, the Dean Smiths.
Right.
You know, the coaches that have absolutely nothing but positives on their resume.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe Pa has this stain on his record. Absolutely, not only is he gone, in my perspective, as he should be gone.
Yeah, and you know what, I hate to say it because I love Joe Pa, and for the past 10 years, people have been talking about whether or not he should step aside at the end of every season.
For different reasons.
For different reasons, obviously. But this time, this is the reason we're Paterno, where it's time to go, buddy. And I love you. I've actually met you and shook your hand before, so I appreciate that. But you know, Joe Paterno, just to have this happen under your watch, which is the problem, whether you really were controlling it or not. And I know you weren't. I know you're better than this. But it happened under your watch. So I'm sorry, you have to pay the price. And you know what? It's time anyway. It's not like you're a 43-year-old, you know, Lane Kiffin guy where you have to.
Who would definitely be gone anyway.
Right.
A 43-year-old Lane Kiffin would be gone the next day.
Right.
The only reason why Joe Pa still got a job is because he's Joe Paterno.
Right. And you don't need to prove anything anymore, Paterno. You've done well, and we thank you for your service. But you know, right off into the sunset, buddy.
Looks from all intents and purposes from afar, looks like he's a good guy. He made a really bad mistake. This type of level of mistake only means that you're done.